And Horo. Welcome back to the Pharaoh-King's Blade. Nedoran Reclaimation. Has it been a while since Inspiration? Or has it been recent? Or have you guys just not done much since? So you haven't needed to use them. That too.
We haven't really needed to use it.
That's fair. Except Grunk and Linette.
I use it for something stupid, I think.
Any use is good.
Oh, I use it to prevent myself from throwing up.
Yeah. Anyways, where we last left our heroes, they participated in the festival. And near the climax of the festival, the chieftain was challenged, defeated in a single turn.
He was talking all that shit, and it took like 2 fucking slaps, and he died.
Yep.
I don't control the rate at which chieftains die.
The luck of the draw. Essentially. Alright. Other shenanigans happen.
Yeah.
You guys spoke to all the elders and all the other people around the place to kind of get to understand this culture. Linette did some things with Thrask, trying to make sure she does things in balance.
Yes, I think she needs to do something evil now.
You have a blue circle and a white circle.
I don't know what that means.
Well, half a circle, essentially. Yes, you've done, I think it was a chaotic thing and a good thing.
I remember you saying something along the lines of red.
Yes, red.
I did something
right.
red.
Red and...
Red and white, I think, is what you said.
Red and white, yes.
So evil and good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
And I could do something chaotic if I wanted to, or lawful.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't mind me if I'm a little slow. I'm currently eating guacamole.
Eating what?
Guacamole!
Oh. I thought you said a
The
block
good
of
old
something.
guac. My family makes homemade guacamole all the time, but today they were like, take it. We don't want it. I was like, oh, okay. I'm eating it. It's delicious.
What would Linette have to do to consider a lawful action? This sounds a bit...
Paying your taxes.
No. So, based on the chaotic thing, do the opposite. Something that would be more lawfully guided.
Okay, so she's gonna turn herself in because she committed a war crime that you guys don't know about.
What was the evil thing?
The evil thing was selfishly taking some leyline juice, or what was it? Nutrients for the tree to live. It was like spring water or something.
Ah, yes. Okay. So a more lawfully guided thing doesn't mean so a prayer to a nature god would be the opposite of that. Essentially.
this this item fucking or this effect just makes Linette look like a contradictory piece of shit.
all in the name of bad.
I'm gonna steal your lunch money. Oops, never mind.
Or like planting a tree somewhere would be equally.
Okay.
Down there, some kinky stuff is happening in a tent. That's why it's all blacked out. But we're not gonna
not said anything.
we're not gonna touch on it any further than that. They're doing well. It's just on the screen. That's all. And it's just for the people who don't understand.
You could have just not mentioned anything. You just left it alone.
The chieftain is being welcomed. There we go.
No, he's preoccupied. Do not go in there. I feel bad for the people that are in the adjacent tents. They had nothing to do with this.
Doing his own balance.
I'll get you, dumbass.
We don't know yet. I'll make him roll after.
What? Hold on, wait. You're telling me my actions have consequences in my role-playing game where I role-play?
You're a dragonborn. Okay. 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 What are you all doing? Luke is out of commission, but I know you wanted to do something with... Which I'll do later on.
I think he said he was waiting until the festival was ending.
Yeah, once the festival is ended, which is why I said I'll do his thing later on if you guys get through the festival fully. Okay.
Oh, I love the privacy roll dice.
Oh, fuck. That's impossible. That's
I
funny.
beg your pardon.
Ooh, God, my computer is lagging.
What? I beg your pardon, Nikki. Define impossible.
It's the opposite of possible.
Alright. I might have to close the game. It's starting to lag me up.
What did you do?
I don't need to close Foundry. It's just something else I have to close because it's starting to lock up my system. Though it really shouldn't be. Whatever. Might be other things. No, it is. Okay. And yep, that was it. Set phase. Oh well. Yeah, no, the private role is for fun, for me at least. And, yeah. Yay, we get to read, we get to do some rolls. That's gonna be fun.
I can read.
I can't read. Okay. Well, with one task complete, as in taking the tribe's unification, which is one of the reasons you guys came out here, there is another reason you guys did come out here too. Sort of a co-relationship with the Nedoran Empire. As well as, in the sky, as the moons separate, you watch as the sky sort of... You see all these, you see these wisps flash by, almost like orange, red, and yellow hues of wisps flying by, and then you see the sky sort of light up as these lights that like sort of drag across the sky like walls of light start rippling through the sky and swirling around.
Swirl.
Yes. Linette. Your lanterns start flickering the same colors.
I don't like that.
It's time.
What does that mean?
I'm for blood sacrifice. I'm prepared.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, he has all the blood with him.
one day.
It is now my time.
What was always destined to happen.
So, what is going on, Nikki?
The sky lights up like the aurora borealis that we have here, but instead of green and blue hues. It is orange and red and yellow hues flickering about the sky. Fun fact, this only happens on this continent during this time.
I mean, I can't exactly make a check on it for obvious reasons.
It will be going for a while. But if you want to make a check, make a
For a while.
Arcana
Yeah, what kind of check
or
would that
Nature
be?
check. And if you're doing Arcana, do it with
Very well.
your spellcasting stat.
Oh, that's a horrible roll.
Oh,
That is your best
so
stat.
8 plus.
So plus 5. Oh wait, that's Linette. I'm on the
8
wrong
plus 6
person.
or
1 second.
14. So,
Where? There's UX. UX has plus 5, and you have proficiency in Arcana, so that would be 17. Okay. Alright. Is Linette gonna roll with advantage?
Yeah. I will.
I'll roll with wisdom.
Gotcha.
As to be expected.
I've always done.
Alright. For Junior and UX, Dragonkin tales tend to talk about the scorching skies, which come every year around the... 1 second. I gotta double check my own months, because I almost said months of Earth. On Yu and Ifu months, which is near the end of the month, or end of the year, like the last 3 months roughly. So essentially similar to,
oh,
so it'd be like during October, November, December essentially. But you're in a place that's always a desert, so it's not snow or anything. But this is when that happens for this place. And it starts on this night, which you guys started the festival on, which is the start of the new month. When it starts the whole thing. Now you know. But Linette, this is also a sort
oh,
of...
pretty skies.
This is one of the brightest and darkest nights ever. Brightest because because of the light show that's going on. It lights up the Scorched Barrens pretty well with the pretty amberous lights. But once those lights dim, the night goes so dark that it's like almost like a no lights coming in from any source, and it's like that until morning. But it's only on the first day of the start of the
Oh, what pretty lights.
flares.
You don't see those on the ground anywhere.
You do. It's right here. And she points at her lantern.
Our lanterns are all flickering the similar colors
I can
to
die
the
happy
sky.
now.
I can die happy now.
Isn't this
Yeah, I don't-
amazing?
I haven't seen those lights in my
There's more
homeland.
than the rest of my kin have.
You haven't seen the best part. She looks up.
There's the best part.
And
Grunk looks up. The sky explodes.
Oh. You watch as the
Here comes death.
sky continues its lights, and you see them starting accumulating into like a central area, almost like center of the scorched barrens, as it were, in the sky. Just as this is happening, you get out of your tent, and you're like, man, it's so bright out. And as you watch the sky sort of accumulate, they all clash and make a spark in the sky, almost like a firework, but without sound.
Paused for me.
A firework without sound. And you watch it sort of do that, and then you watch the lights scatter across the sky in multiple directions. And then everything go fucking pitch black, except for the lights that are at the festival. Like, the sky is like, there's nothing, no stars, you can't see anything in the sky at the moment.
Shh. Embrace.
Ah.
Huh.
Festival of the Fiery Lights. Scorched Skies.
Would this happen to have anything to do with some of the primordial power used to scorch the continent?
Yes. This is an after effect of what Tiamat has caused this continent. A sort of light show of her essence. She may be dead in flesh, but she still has sway over her lands. And shows of energy and light. That's what the stories say, essentially. But in reality, it was actually caused by her scorching this land, and the light shows some strange refractions of light from the sand, especially at nighttime when the moons start aligning and stuff, causing a very, well, a sort of eclipse, causing the lights to appear.
Oh yeah, can you remove the effects of cakes?
Yeah.
That would have gone away a while ago.
Nap time.
Nap time.
Wasn't it beautiful? A peek at what our world could be.
Exploding mess of lights?
No, not spontaneous. I mean, all the time.
This physiological talk is too much.
A mix of light and darkness. Constant.
Though the darkness However, the reason it appears is actually because of her death.
Hmm.
It caused a corruption of darkness that appears when those lights appear in the sky. A sort of, it's almost like a magical storm that happens, essentially, that fights back and forth. Light and dark.
But if you ask me, this is my favorite part. As her face is mostly lit by her lantern. It's the creepiest smile you've ever seen.
Must say, the really dark night sky has something calming.
Yes, it represents peace and freedom.
Hmm.
These are the things that I started my travels for.
Could anyone point me towards the vehicle? I would like to take the night off. I'm finding it hard to stay awake, you see.
Hmm.
Tents.
Uh,
There's actual tents for you guys to rest in here.
It'd be this one over here.
Yep.
I think they mentioned that we can sleep in the tents here. I think
Yes, but I
it's
do not know
it's
that.
the one over. Yeah,
We were told that when we got here.
Oh, but
I
which
I
one?
think
The
I
one
think
that
it's the one
saw-
over there, and I have point in corridor. There.
The one with the circle.
In the sand.
Technically an oval.
All the way over there? Oh well.
More like eggs.
Yes.
Well then, I shall be off then. She takes a long curtsy. You two
Have a good
fun.
night.
Linette will attempt to slink back
Have a good night.
into away from most of the lantern lights, but her own.
Away from most of the lantern lights. Let her out.
Oh, my voice is feedbacking through yours. Mine.
My voice is feedbacking. Sorry. I forgot to turn off my mic.
No problem.
She's just going to sit cross-legged and enjoy the pitch black darkness.
Hmm.
Her
Grunk
lantern is dimmed.
Grunk will sit at the table and just chill for the rest. He enjoys the night sky.
Oh,
And-
yes. I remember. Your Twilight Domain. Oh, go ahead, Grunk.
No, that's all. I will just sit at this table. He will probably take like a drink that's here and just chill.
That is a barrel of booze. That's not a seat.
Okay, he sits on the barrel of blues and takes sips out of it.
My brother in Christ, you're pickling yourself.
No, he's not sitting in it. Oh, when he is. No, he's like. Okay, he's going to the side of the keg, and then taking a cup and then filling up with booze and just enjoying the rest of the night.
Some pretty good booze. Has a nice fruity flavor to it.
Oh,
As you
what a good night.
As you ask about it, they mention that they've been getting fruit from cactuses and making their alcohol that way.
Interesting. He will keep note of that.
Renette, as you are meditating and essentially praying to the I gotta double check with you. Do you remember which god you follow?
Yes, Aninu.
Ah, okay, that was correct. Okay. As you sit and meditate, you feel a embrace of shadows and darkness sort of flow around you like scales, tipping back and forth. And you you hear a soft voice speak. A journey into the land of dragons, of turmoil and strife. A land imbalanced by fights. An envoy of voice for those who do not speak. One that embraces darkness as well as light. How is Linette?
How was what?
Linette, your name.
Okay. Isn't it such a shame that we slumber in this beautiful night? If only that could change.
There are plenty of creatures of night that enjoy and embrace these twilights. She sort of points her head towards the tree as you see your humanoid friend sort of looking at the tree, and you see him just at the tree as another creature of the night walks among you. One who embraces the darkness and light as they once did. Many creatures, like the owls,
Many, sure, but not ones who give praise. They are ignorant, willingly. They wish to miss this beautiful moment every night.
This, I'm sure they will. This festival tends to embrace that such beauty of the night can be. I'm sure with time more will accept. But I bring you news. There is an imbalance of things here. A portal broken open. Creatures who embrace darkness more than many now threaten the lives of the ones who walk in light. They grow stronger over time. Wings that beat like butterflies. Teeth as sharp. They are a threat. Outsiders from a world completely without light and deep underground.
So it's not enough that it's dark where they're from. They wish to snuff out the light here too.
Now you're catching on.
I don't think I would sympathize with those who walk in the light, but this is not how we embrace both.
Indeed. They must be reminded. Tonight marks their first night of attacks. With this extremely darkened sky, the advantage is theirs. Too long left untouched, doom awaits this continent then.
How ugly. The night is meant to be a shield for the weak, not armor for abusers. I will snuff them out.
Thank you for helping bring balance again, child. She will gently place a hand on your hat.
This gift of prophecy seems I cannot escape it, even through a drawn card. This will all be fruitful for everyone. I believe in this cause, and I will seek to it that all are comforted and protected. Unless balance pushes me otherwise.
And it will always steer you to correct itself. Now, enjoy the rest of your eternal nights.
You should stay for the fireworks.
These ones do not believe in us, but perhaps once they know, I can visit.
They've gotten a taste, more than I could say for others.
Indeed.
It's comfortable here. But I will make it so that you will find a place to sit among your fellows.
I look forward to it, Linette.
She smiles.
And as she sort of see the wisps start, the shadows start intertwining and moving again, she sort of disappears into the night sky. That they sort of momentous single shine of light in that darkness, and it's gone.
Would
Aliens.
Grunk?
You have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah? You
I
would've-
probably wouldn't have heard anything, but I
You-
probably would have.
No,
like,
the festival's
seen...
pretty loud, but you would see,
Yeah, exactly.
you could see into the darkness what was going on over there. You could definitely like make out the shapes.
Okay. Grug will like look at his drink and he's like, man, all these people with their secrets. And he just drinks some more and just chills for the night.
All right. This is the second time Grunk's seen this bullshit.
Just stuff with gods and dragons and things. It's like, how do I keep finding myself in the middle of this shit?
I don't think he's quite figured out what my character's deal is. All he knows is that he's not exactly been truthful.
Yeah, all I know is that you suddenly turned up with like way more noble clothes than you left with, and then suddenly changed back in the armor and then went to bed. So, but yeah, he just keeps drinking and just enjoys his time.
Oh, that's weird. Discord didn't crash this time.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it does.
It always breaks my Discord. NVIDIA updates.
Yeah.
What a pain. I stopped updating it.
You shouldn't do that. That's a bad idea.
No, I'm waiting for my games to update to work correctly. Right now, I have to keep it up at a specific update because otherwise it won't work. Well, I think it's been enough time. I probably could update it.
Web browser does not have hardware acceleration on bullshit Foundry. Oh,
Checks anyways. It isn't on.
Oh,
Touche.
hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It might have been right.
Touche, Foundry. Touche. You probably streamed you probably were streaming something.
Well, that shouldn't be it.
Well,
She will actually approach Grunk very creepy like and be like, you noticed where I was.
I hope you had a fun conversation. And he just takes another sip.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you say so. And he just keeps drinking. He will not further inquire any information if it's it doesn't happen.
Where's UX?
She went to bed, to the tent.
Now of all times. Does she not? I thought she... Well, I suppose it can't be helped. All beings get tired eventually.
That's true.
She's going to sleep through a lot of ruckus soon.
Oh,
Shh. There's a surprise later.
Grunk will like motion like his mouth is shut. And just takes another sip.
Embrace it when it comes.
He will smile.
She will smile back and then straighten up. And go back to just the edge of where the light ends.
What do you mean hardware acceleration isn't turned on?
I don't think that's... Read a... Wow, okay. According to this, that's fast. Holy shit. So 2 to 3, so... Oh, 3 to 4 months. Okay. That's not that bad. Okay. Hey, Dela'Nova, can you roll me a d20?
I can't get the fucking foundry to work.
Oh, right, because you're having...
It
It's...
keeps saying hardware acceleration isn't there.
Would you like me to be your eyes and ears?
No, I've got it. It finally stopped having a stroke. What did you need?
A d20.
God damn it. It's either going to be really funny or really bad. Place your bets. Oh, that's not funny. That's just average.
Nice. Now, do you want... Alright, roll a d100.
God damn it.
That's pretty mid.
Come on. Come on. If you're gonna do that, at least have the funny number. Shut your fucking mouth over there.
Alright, so... Okay, that happened. Roll me another d100, please. Let's see if they're identical or not.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Oh no. I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, they're identical.
Ah!
Care to elaborate?
You're having kids. In 3 to 4 months. Gestation period.
You are
period.
a father.
You're a father now. But your character won't know for like... at least 3 weeks.
Oh, this is going to be funny. He has multiple types of Dragonborn DNA. Which one's gonna fucking win the gauntlet?
Ah, yes. Your kid
I
grows
quite-
up to have a beard at age
I
1.
quite literally have every scale color except for black.
Yeah, so the first roll was determining whether or not you had twins.
God damn.
Your race has a higher chance of multiple births. But them being identical or not identical is 50-50. So, nice. Bada bing bada. That's gonna be fun. Well, now that I've got that out of the way. UX. Are you just actually sleeping, or are you doing something before you pass
Yes.
out?
Wait. Yes, a sleeping character.
Okay.
Honk. Me.
I mean, it does give me an excuse to just work on some graphical stuff in the background.
That's fair. Junior is napping. Luke, the festival's not over. I'm a mirror. And Grunk, you're just chilling, watching, drinking.
But then again, it also makes thematically sense since I'm old.
I was gonna say too. Surprised that wasn't mentioned, but also Grunk is the weird one. He's quite old, but he also just stays up.
I think we have. I don't remember if it's a bit or not, but I think we established that he's not actually old. It's just the fucking desert's fully dehydrating him.
Yep. It is canon that Grunk for a group play is really not that old. He's like 107, which is like he's like in human years he would be like in his mid 40s probably. So he's not that old. It's
Dehydrated.
yeah, it's just that the desert just rapidly increased his age, basically.
You could live up to like 200 years old, but 180 years is pretty common for your
Exactly.
Grippleys. So yeah, you're basically middle-aged, essentially, but because the desert and traveling.
Yeah. The desert had quite the toll on his voice and his like stature. Which is why he's always hunched over.
As soon as you guys like visit a swamp or like somewhere with like more moisture, suddenly he's just a spry like.
Suddenly, as
he's in his prime now.
yeah. Suddenly, he's like freaking totally built different.
It's like Minecraft biome logic, where he's taking damage over time by being in the desert. Moment he touches another biome, it's just back to normal.
Gets like a strength buff. But yeah, so he's not that old, which is why he can't stay up longer than he sounds like.
The question is, if we pickle him, does that stop the debuff effect?
God. Yeah, pickle him of alcohol.
You said pickle him? Oh.
Yeah, pickle him in the alcohol.
Pickled frog.
But yeah, he will just sit there and drink some more, since Linette mentioned that there's gonna be some more stuff that's happening, so he will enjoy the ride.
I mean, is there anything else that we really need to do here at the festival other than, like, having a meeting with the other elders? I'm not sure.
Well, festivals are essentially going to be ending anyway. And then it's chat with the elders.
Yep.
And then making your way home.
I thought we were going to deal with the lindworm.
Oh, right, yeah. Then traveling to HQ.
Let's see. Which of the camps are we at on the map?
Oh, so you're here.
Okay, so we're right. Could we take like a detour to the coast so that we can rehydrate the frog?
Yeah, you totally can rehydrate the frog with salt water.
Please no. No more salt, please.
Fine, we'll take the salt out of the water.
Please no more salt.
We'll put him in a steam bath.
For chat.
So we went from
So,
here.
they were here. Yeah. They were here before. They traveled from the Nedora camp. Now they're at this camp, which is where the festival is being held. And the Lindworm is all the way over here. This is a dungeon that they could complete. Same with this one, but they don't need it. Not necessary.
I think we're gonna wait to do those because it's like we decided to, or at least I think we voted on doing all of these at once so that we could get it out of the way, and then the plan was either to return or go straight down here and deal with this.
Yeah.
Which would involve us having to figure out how to cross the river.
You guys already stopped the flow.
Oh, right. It no longer exists.
The flow would stop about here now. Because there's another mount. There's another... Oh, no. Nope, the flow would stop here. Because that flow from the other river comes from this mountain and kind of this one.
Well, that sounds like Arc 3 us problems.
Yeah. You guys don't have to deal with Alma Unaranth areas and Ember Ward for a while. So...
But, honestly, where we go to after we deal with the Lindworm's kind of up to the party.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, now that, well, since we're on this map anyways, I get to tell you what's transpired while you guys have been gone, and we're going to be doing more risk. Okay.
Oh no.
Your scouts that you sent west. They came back saying that the river's dried up enough that they can cross the river without building a bridge. So that's a thumbs up. They sent a couple scouts into the cavern, and they never came back. But people that looked kind of like, but miscolored, came outside the caverns and started holding guard. And that was creepy to them. They heard strange roars coming from the den. They suspect it's some sort of reptilian-esque creature. They also said that the village is basically empty. There was no one there. And then they heard rumbling, and they all ran. So that's what that happened to them. The scouts that you sent south, what'd you tell them to do? Were you guys making them make the iron stuff?
Oh, yeah, they were supposed to put a barrier to encourage the Fae to go somewhere else.
Yes. Okay. The barrier is 60% complete, and has they haven't actually had any complications because they build during the day. At night, it's not, they don't notice their work being touched, but they noticed footsteps and other things around the areas where they've been building. Kind of like during the night, it seems that they've been, moving around trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. But because your scouts won't see them during the day, they're left alone. But so that's going to be complete by the time you guys make it back fully. So that will, if you want your scouts to stay there and keep going back and forth, because they've been staying at Perina's keep and then being sent out building, going back to the keep at a certain time and coming back. The Warden's Eye. They spent several days trying to figure out how the fuck to get onto the floating island. And then several strange eyeballs started floating down near them and spoke in a strange language that they didn't understand. And then the eyeballs floated back up and they were unbothered. So they're unsure what's going on. So that's what they had to report from there. Okay. What is next? Revian and party. So your scouts are... Yes, these scouts will be finished. These scouts finished their thing. These scouts finished
I
their
got
thing.
nothing.
Alright, you don't want to do anything this turn?
I mean, perhaps we should start with our project over here.
So send boats to the island?
Yeah.
Oh, in the map. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Anything else?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Mm. I can't really think of anything.
Kinda same.
Well, that's fine if you can't think of anything. Building up your military strength is something you can do. You already started on building magic school.
Yeah, exactly.
And stuff like that, and that stuff will be complete in a few. Yeah, a few more turns, essentially, that'll be done.
I mean, maybe we could, like, I guess, put the rest into the building from the magic school, so that kind of gets boosted. That would be my only kind of guess.
Yeah.
Like how we built. Oh, wow.
Oh no, we had a different plan until we solved the actual problem.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are gonna understand why these creatures are... what you guys are doing is kind of funny. You guys are doing it during the daytime. And the fact that they can't really do anything to it or stop you guys, because they can't really go out at night or during the day.
Yeah.
Very funny.
They come from the deep core, so they're probably all sunlight sensitive.
Heavily sunlight sensitive. Yes.
Yeah. So...
I'm surprised UX hasn't become Quispy.
Quiz what?
Quispy.
Quispy from deep, because they're a deep core.
You're a deep core kobold who's been exposed to sunlight.
True.
Quispy.
Quispy.
So I'm crispy. What was I slimy before?
I don't know.
Depends on how much mushrooms you ate.
You're asking the wrong person.
Just lick the frog.
Lick the
Hey.
lick the kobold.
You will never lick a more dry frog than Grunk.
True, yeah.
It's just straight sandpaper.
It's just sandpaper and warts.
And salt.
It's just bad skincare. That's all you taste.
How long until Grunk is fully calcified?
What like
So-
when do I unlock the new subclass, the desert frog?
So you mean to tell me that if you just hold up Grunk against the sunlight, you just see
When do I
everything
start
inside?
evolution?
Yeah, when do I like become the freaking like the thorn devils like from the desert that like suck like water out of like through their skin to their mouth and stuff? When do I turn into that?
Everyone gets cool information transformations and you get nothing. You're just a frog.
Man. But I can say for sure I'm probably the only frog in this whole country.
Wait. Everyone has undergone a transformation and you actually have not. You have still been the same old, same old.
Yeah, I'm just a frog. I'm just there, man.
Human Gorgon, dragon with all kinds of DNA and a beard. Nooya turned into a dragon. Past turned into a Death Knight.
Yeah, and Grunk is Grunk.
Oh man, wouldn't it be a funny time? to
Why is
activate
Grunk the most
button?
normal one of us?
That you're asking too many questions.
Grunk is the
I had
most
an
normal
epiphany,
one out
okay?
of the bunch.
Really is.
I'm just saying, you guys should all be concerned when the frog in the desert is the normal person in the group.
True.
Damn these natives. They're so
I
strange.
Man, this is really not what I expected from here.
I'm getting existential, man.
No, you are just kind of well, Linette and UX are kind of normal.
Yeah, but
I'd say kind of.
she's also just like a sub character.
Yes. Revian, yeah, cursed.
True. Revian turns into Gorgon.
You guys haven't gotten to know the real Linette. I'm still waiting for that, but yeah, you don't know. You think you know, you don't know.
I don't think we even think we know.
Okay. No, now I'm gonna do the other characters' turns.
Oh.
Deep Core are going to raid out east. Your fucking stupid barrier actually has been pushing them towards the south because they're like, well, we can't get rid of it and it's getting bigger every day.
Just as intended.
And they can't remove it, right? They can't touch it. They
Well,
touch
yeah,
it and
it's
it
made
burns
of fire.
them. And they're like, this isn't worth it. So they went a different direction. So they have camps.
Exactly.
So,
It was a deterrent.
I'll use that as a marker. Oh, there's a camp there. Okay. Alme Unarinth is going to send scouts north. Slash. And they're sending an envoy to Nedora to speak about the terms of the alliance and stuff. The Maelstroms. Okay, build a camp here and build a camp here. Those will be done in 2 turns. Ember Ward is not changing their shit. They don't know what the fuck's going on and they don't care. Plus, Alma Unarinth is the closest city to them that could give them information, and they are withholding information. They actually will be asking Revian for counsel on whether or not they should warn Ember Ward about things, but thinks that they're just stubborn dwarves and won't listen. So that'll be a fun conversation once that envoy arrives, and that will arrive in a few days.
Probably next session then, huh?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So some of these things will be completed before their next turn, but there's the stuff that you guys do. The scouts will be done. So you guys are sending scouts to that, and you guys are built the wall. Warren's Eye is for the players to check out now, as scouts did nothing, couldn't do anything. There we go. Oh, right. As the new tribal leader, you gotta know about one of the one of the Maelstrom camps getting burned by something. Just straight up, it was scorched. And no one knows why. That's the information you get there, Mr. Dela'Nova. What you do with that information, it's up to you.
Could you repeat that?
Now, one of the Maelstrom camps that was the closest to one of the Dragon Tribe camps to the south became scorched. It was literally flamethrowered with everyone still there. Like, there's just charred bodies and burnt everything.
We should probably investigate that area.
I mean, it's a scorched bands. What do you expect?
Get fucking dunked on, idiot.
Yeah, exactly. Settle somewhere else if you can't handle the heat.
Could you point on the map which one Oh. Huh.
Yeah, and they're building a new camp over here because that camp is gone. This camp still exists, so they're able to send people forward. This is actually bugging me. That it's pink. I'm gonna grab this X here. Go like this. There we go. They're in blue. Yeah.
How are the salt mines doing?
Salt mines. Workers are working hard. There have been a few hooligans, but not lately. It's actually been good as the people put in charge don't put up with bullshit.
That's good. That's good. Is this one rebuilt yet?
Yep. By the
Nice.
time you guys make it home, that will be rebuilt. So yeah, thank you for salt mines back in order.
Nice. Our passive income. The salt monopoly.
Yep. There we go. There we go. Yep.
Man, everything is in parentheses except this one.
Oh.
It
Pointing
just
out-
caught my eye and I couldn't not look at it.
I don't know why I did only one of them with square bracket. Alright. So you guys know what you're doing next. You guys finish with your tribal shit. Go beat up a lindworm.
Go to bed.
home. What?
Yawning.
Oh, yeah. You guys have the mine. Just gotta mark that. So, what is next? Okay.
Hi.
Hi. If
Moving on.
other players have something they want, like the Empire, to explore or do, have your input.
I mean, I already said a paragraph, but yeah, we'll check on that later.
I mean, it's hard to grasp this reality because I don't think officially you confirmed where Linette is actually from
Oh,
originally. So
Missing
this
crucial
all looks-
context.
Yeah, there's this geography is like looking at like the Europe geography, and I'm like, I have no idea what.
You're a wood elf, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I came from a
So-
place that. Yeah.
Yeah, you came from the north. So, in technicality, you are an outsider to this continent. You came from...
Yeah.
Let's go to the world map. You came from the Argus
Oh,
Isles.
alright.
Hey!
Alright.
Up here. So, probably
Same
one of
homeland
the,
as me.
Gotcha.
one of the 3 villages, most likely. And you would have traveled to the Nedoran Empire, just southward. They make boat trips there sometimes, because it's one of the closest cities of civilization they can interact with. And they're pretty nice to them. It's actually very
So the
common
relation-
for people, or like people who live in the Argus Isles. Sometimes people leave to go adventure out there, and then they end up coming back because they miss home, because it's so undestroyed by nature. Even these villages, they built their villages with the trees. They cultivated trees and plants to make furniture and other things, and then like homes.
Right.
They don't use any unnatural things for the most part for their homes, and they try not to use fire. They use a lot of magic and stuff. And so yeah, that's where you would have come from. And there's a lot of druids from that place, as well as clerics of certain domains and things. The common druid that's coming from the Argus Isles is a mix between stars and... A moment. Stars, moon, and land are common from the Argus Isles. For clerics, Twilight Domain is very common, Nature Domain, Tempest, and... Did I say nature?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not Arcana. Trickery.
Well, I'll keep things vague because I still have a backstory, but I'm not really picky as long as it fits well with what I wrote down for you, and you can look at it later and DM me whatever you want. But
Yeah, I gotta double check some things. Oh, it's like right here. Wasn't that far up in our conversation.
That just means Linette and Grunk come from the same homeland.
So a lot of your, your background actually does fit into what I was talking about. It's
okay,
there's a lot of nomadic tribes in the Argus Isles, so they roam around, and some of those tribes would be holy tribes that roam around following the stars in the night sky and kind of going with the flow of those gods and stuff, which is probably where you found your thing. And being a wood elf, yeah, being from there makes complete sense because there's a lot of them there. Yep. Now your background makes a lot of sense for where that came from, where you came from.
okay.
Oh. The kind man. Would he have told you his name? If not, I will DM you a name. And just keep that name to you for a while, because it will come up.
Oh, I see what you mean. He's clouded in mystery to Linette.
Okay. Either way, he will probably appear again. He is
Gotcha.
technically in this area anyway, so.
This area is in the Isles, or
No, the Barons. He's there.
interesting.
Yeah. So, yeah. This is a new land to you, and it's a little different, but, Opinion is a character, because this is actually a risk, like a risk game, essentially going on. Ember Ward's just building up their economy right now. Alma Unaranth isn't really building up anything, but both Nedoran Empire and Unaranth are currently on a sort of peace treaty at the moment, while they deal with the Deep Core. And the Deep Core are making moves to take more land and bolster their own reinforcements and stuff.
And I'm guessing the party generally has an allegiance toward Nedora because...
Yeah, you guys are playing Nedora in this risk game, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Linette herself, I don't think would have much input on games involving games. I mean, her interests doesn't seem to align or matter much with what we're choosing here, although she is going to mention to everyone a vague sort of warning that a portal has opened up somewhere. And after we deal with the Lindworm, it should be our next priority.
Yeah.
To close the portal, deal with the creatures.
They know about the
or
portal.
compel them to leave.
But they don't know how they work. That's the information that you got key of when they're all night creatures. And they've been using these extremely dark nights to travel and do things because it's much harder to see in the darkest nights. And they took full advantage of that, essentially.
Yeah.
That stuff.
So she's going to mention that likely now is when they started moving.
Mm-hmm.
And that Linette is deeply upset. Smile.
Deeply upset.
Maybe a little.
Why must my internet be dying? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome to Wendy's.
stream's having a fucking meltdown.
What is this Wendy's you speak of?
Fantasy Wendy's.
No,
May I have your order?
my ping is so high!
Sorry, we don't sell ping here.
They get much higher. So high.
Oh, I'm back. We're good.
Excellent.
What the fuck?
Well, your connection was fine for us.
For you? Not for me. My ping skyrocketed up to several hundred. It reset stream. Like, OBS shut down, disconnected and everything.
Unfortunate.
So stream reset, which is sucks. Whatever. At least I recorded, so I don't have to splice 2 fucking streams together. I have had to do that before. Oh, okay. Daytime arrives as you guys finish your night. With many rests and good sleeps and naps. Also with this, a lot of people are packing up and stuff. So, okay, I know I said that you guys are at a specific camp, but you're not actually at a camp. You guys are just outside of it, like a good ways away. Because there's trees in the middle of a certain area, but they don't actually build a camp around it. But it's only during the festivals that they bring tents and things from that village to here.
By the way, Linette has been like constantly foreshadowing that something surprising was going to happen. Did the fireworks go off
Yes.
at some point? Okay.
Sorry, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, no. Partway through the night, as the festival booms continuously, a ring of fireworks around the entire encampment just start going off one by one. And I really do mean on the outside edge, you just hear pew, 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 and then you just hear them just whistle into the sky one by one, and you see them almost in a circular motion around the entire thing until it gets back to where it started. People cheering because they're so fucking drunk. They see fireworks and they're like, oh my goodness. But those of them that are sober are like, where the fuck did these come from?
The fuck?
Linette is enamored of this, and she turns her gaze to UX's tent. Just looking.
A little bit
Perhaps that
disappointed.
would have probably woken them up because it would have blasted past their tent.
All right.
You hear explosions
Who the fuck
and
shooting?
whistling.
I am old. No, I sleep through it.
I am old. Sleeps through fireworks.
After a few minutes
Doesn't
of
get a heart
realizing
attack from it.
that
I'm pretty sure you
that
could
she's
just
not
lift
getting up,
me up and I would still not budge.
then she will simply contently nod and sort of mentally note down that this is certainly a well-portrayed message about how one might miss things in the quietest of moments.
Such
Nah,
wisdom.
the real strategy is send Basil in and have him shake the fucking little gremlin awake.
Grunk would be grinning, just enjoying his drink and just enjoying the fireworks and the looks. Until he probably passes out on the table.
Just like flops backwards.
At what point does I almost just called him frog. At what point does fucking Grunk become reach? Fucking what's the term? At what point does he reach osmosis with the fucking alcohol?
Well, partway through drinking
Yeah,
this
yeah.
alcohol, though, like as the night like continues before you pass out, your skin looks smooth and you can see like the wrinkles going away from the dryness of the heat causing it, and you're like, ah, my bones feel so nice, and the loudest crack as you stretch out and everything. And then you're like, oh, that felt so good, passes out.
Yeah. Greg will like drink a bunch of alcohol, and like he won't even himself like notice right away that like his skin like rejuvenates basically, and he gains like 20 years of his life basically back. And he basically just thinks to himself, man, I feel so young again. And then he basically just freaking tops over and just sleeps calmly. And when he wakes up, he's back to his normal form.
Because he slept in the sun.
It's just like there's a single thunk followed by Gmod prop physics.
Oh my god.
Random dust just flowing in the air.
And the thing is, nobody saw it. Only himself.
You know what's funny is there's the sauna that we never use at the fucking palace.
Yeah.
We just leave him in there for 24 hours to rehumidify.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's one of those toes you have to like soak for 24 hours, and then he like doubles in size.
Let him soak.
Yeah, he's like an Orby.
I'll let it marinate in the fucking sauna.
Like an Orby.
Speaking of, did you guys hear about the guy in France who...
Oh my god, yeah.
What is it?
What?
He filled his whole bathtub full with Orbeez, and then tried to like he basically thought, okay, what if I just pull the plug at the bottom of the tub and just let him all like through the freaking
Never let the
through the pipes.
Never let the
through the
drains. No, he let the intrusive thoughts win.
The problem is he did that, and then he noticed, this doesn't really work. So then he threw them in the toilet and then tried to like flush them down. And he basically clogged up the whole water system, like from his house, like from the whole apartment building. Yeah, the whole neighborhood just got clogged up because of
What happened if I
Orbeez.
did this?
Yeah,
What a fucking idiot.
bro. I mean, I
get it.
So much
Okay,
money.
like.
I do get it. It's the intrusive thoughts, like the thought of like, I wonder what would happen, but you don't go through it, because you know deep down you know something wrong is gonna happen. The fact that he even took some out and we're like, man, it didn't do anything, and threw them in the toilet.
That is the thing that kills me. Like the point with the drain, I kinda get it. Like, okay, there's like a 0.1% chance that could actually work. Fine, but to take them and then be like, okay, this didn't work, or then throw them in the next freaking. Oh my god, yeah, I don't know. It was funny as fuck.
We got fined so much money. It was hilarious.
Consequences of actions. Cauldrix grew in size.
Yeah, if anybody looks over there, Coldrix has grown in size. 2 years of sleep, and he just has his wings out wrapping him.
Me.
It's been a quality time.
I will
with this
say, seeing a prismatic dragon just there is very
Hey.
odd to people.
When did that get there?
Wait a minute.
What
Who
the shit?
are you?
All right. A lot of the higher ups and people well known for specialties of their clans and tribes, as well as the two leaders of the remaining two tribes. Now you being the leader of the third and all the tribes. You gather with the other tribes' leaders and discuss what is next for these dragonkin.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. So get over here. The narrative lasso is being thrown.
What?
Get a lasso fucking wraps around Coldrix. Oh, fate needs me.
Hey.
I was actually kidding. But yeah, no, you can.
You need me. I'm
Nature's calling.
Well, my son wishes to sleep, so he's sleep.
Is he EP?
You lift your wings, he's fucking unconscious. A
Alright.
large breath comes out.
Hey, no, get back here.
He's actually suffocating.
No.
It's a little bit of heat stroke.
A little bit of heat stroke.
No, that's Grunk.
Wakes up heaving. Ugh. I'm hungover.
Just like
Need
normal.
more alcohol.
Oh, now remember it. I was thinking when you mentioned like let Grunk soak up in a bathtub, fucking like grow your boyfriend or grow your girlfriend.
Oh my god, no.
Oh my God.
Although
That's
I
a
am being
thing.
serious, so I do need him over here.
Alright.
Just has the fucking baby carrier.
Nah, he's just holding his son.
Put
He
some
has like a
between-
shirt that
Like,
is
he just
way
has
too
that-
small and
No,
it
no,
says
no.
best dad.
It's a belt. And the
You know, it's
belt
a good
buckle is
session when
exactly
everyone
where he
starts
sits.
giggling like girls.
It's a belt buckle.
He's still firmly in the belt buckle.
My god.
Just kind of dangling there asleep.
He even gave Junior his like little like own belt buckle. It says like dad's little champion.
He doesn't wear
Oh,
pants
hang on.
though. He wears a toga.
But no, he is carrying his son because his son is EP.
That's fair. Oh wait, no, he got new robes, right? Oh wait, no, those are his togas. Toga. Never mind.
So yeah, basically I'm just gonna in case you're wondering what the circle's for, everyone here would probably be inside the tent. The rest of the party, there's a fucking barrier around the tent preventing entry.
Oh wait,
remember,
all the
he
dragonkin
brought-
can be in here? Okay.
No.
It's a tent party.
These two are here. These two are here for a reason, because I have all the people that I brought kind of just around the tent,
Okay.
creating a passive barrier. Hence why there's a circle around the tent.
That's fair. Well, there's drinks. Can't go wrong with that. Ooh, more alcohol. These barrels are empty. Walks over, hits a wall. What the fuck?
Oh, my autism's gonna trigger. Please move him here. Thank you. Everything is balanced. No.
I get that, the OCD, like, things must be symmetrical.
So anyways. Well, as I'm sure you've noticed, the rather large, prismatic individual.
Yes.
You know what I like the most?
But we
You
didn't see him.
discover that something is
didn't-
not symmetrical,
But
and
we
you don't change it. You just keep edging people.
Yes, but we didn't see them at night during the festival. Were they there?
Yeah, they've been here the entire time.
Yeah, just in disguise.
Doesn't even
Like some
walk.
people are. Huh?
Isn't even fully in the
Oh.
tent yet. Just speaks out loud.
I mean, it's
What?
a canvas tent. It's not
I know.
exactly soundproof. That's
So-
not a barrier of people are there.
Yeah, so from my understanding, it's like he's got some of these sides rolled up and he's having a meeting with all these people. Is that my understanding, Sonia?
Yeah.
That'd probably be the most accurate, but ideally they would all be in the tent so that there's less of a chance of the party overhearing anything. As this is supposed to be a private conversation.
Yeah, that's
Proud
perfectly
the tent.
easily done. Yeah. Essentially, yes, they would be able to. It's harder to put all of them in a tent because they will not all fit in this specific template of a tent.
Looks at Basil.
Looks at Basil and Coldrix.
I don't know, they could fit. And they're just gonna be standing next to each other.
Tent is too cramped. Stands up, horns, rip hole through tent.
Moves
But,
an inch, tail knocks out a fucking peg.
Anyways. Yes, that would be the one that I'm here in service of, and the reason why I was mainly reuniting the tribes.
I think Unite is something else too.
You shut the fuck up over there, I'll get you.
A unification of tribes? Well, being our chieftain, you've essentially unificated.
Hmm. Yes and no. You see, my work isn't exactly done yet. After the worm is dealt with for the short term, these tribes are going to be seeking a alliance with the Nedoran Empire. However, long term, we need to prepare for retaking the continent once the other city-states are dealt with. Whether that be through negotiation or the most likely option for Ember Ward conquest.
The dwarves don't listen to many. They are brash. Olma Unaranth are full of warriors and more likely won't give up things so easily. But based on their recent things, they seem to have been lenient towards the Nedoran Empire, so perhaps the alliance might hold a advantage.
Taking a more official alliance with the Empire would also allow us to move the camps to where they would be better protected from the Maelstrom cult.
Yes. Would be better for us not to have that. But bear in mind, they're not just attacking us anymore. They're attacking anyone and everyone. I fear for the Ember Ward city and how much more mayhem they may caused that city. Their camps are scattered along the southern parts of this continent generally, but not all of them are native to this land. Some of them have come from other continents, generally usually landing in Ember Ward as it is closest. But I don't know how Nedora deals with the maelstroms that try to come in on boats in their city. I'm sure it's happened.
The only presence of the cult we were aware of was swiftly eliminated after the new Pharaoh came into power.
Ah. So perhaps there are more hiding within your walls. If there's one, there's many.
I'm pretty sure we rooted out all of the cultists that were in the city because we tortured the person who was blending in with the nobles.
Yeah, but I'm speaking in character.
But I had explained that they were
So you're
already dealt with.
So you're explaining that it was dealt with in the proper way and that there would be no such linking. Okay. Shall understand that and be kind of impressed by such a feat. Well, with no influence of the maelstroms, Nedora seems more safe than anywhere else in this continent.
For now, at least.
It would take us some time to pack up our belongings and homes, but we can roam. Our homes are not permanently grounded.
I guess he'll point on the map the staging area he's been using. That is where most of the ones that aren't currently with me have been setting up outside of the city. I believe there's also a stray grass dragon who lost their horde to a maelstrom camp. I know that most of the tribes aren't exactly in proper shape for conducting warfare, but it might do good. Perhaps to send some to Terviat for a brief while.
The priestess and Yin look at each other, both kinda nod in agreement, and look at you. And first the priestess will say, if anyone should go, I would recommend the children to learn, to grow strong. But the ones who can stay and fight should stay and fight. It is our land to protect anyways. Blessed to us by Tiamat.
There are also the elders who hold knowledge that need to be considered.
And those
You
too
can't
old
exactly-
to fight, then
Yes.
she will nod at that. Very well. I agree with this. I'm sure the rest of... At first, may not be so keen on giving up their children, but if it's only for a little while, until it is safe again, then I'm sure it'll be fine.
It is only a temporary measure.
Protecting
Looks at-
the next generation at all costs, a admirable thing.
He's just gonna look at Coldrix. Any objections?
I mean, this is your show. If you want to do that with your guys, you can go do that. I'm here for morals.
And what is this prismatic dragon? Whom are you to us?
I'm a god. The pillar of strength. It's war. But we are strength.
A pillar? A dragon? Another dragon as a pillar?
Yeah.
Yes, it brings the current total up to 3.
We've heard about them, but never met. They don't usually come out to the barrens. Or maybe our prayers were just never heard.
Celeste is busy as always, and Priscilla tends to just not leave her library if she can't help it.
There were also complications up until a couple years ago.
If anything, we're just more proactive. We're pretty busy.
Yeah. Before both of them were disappeared for a few years, kind of. More like some prayers were answered, not always, but some prayers were answered. Though Celeste was held, not against her will, but held semi-prisoner because she had too much energy that was overloading her, and she needed a place to extract it, so she found a scientist of good renown and asked him to do that for her. But she didn't know how long she was under there and kind of woke up kind of mad because she forgot she was there for that. And then once she was reminded, she forgave him. Even though... Anyway. As... But... Are they not one of us? A dragon kin like us. They look as such, but I've never seen a dragon kin with prismatic scales like theirs. So what are they? Other than what they say, a god.
Well, let's just say if he goes into his true form, there will no longer be a tent.
Once you get to my kind of level, manipulating your body and desiring what shape you want is easy. That's why they look the way they do. That's why I look the way I do. Like, here, just for example, the most simplest of things is size.
Shrinks. Nearly
Okay.
drops CD.
No.
No. I think it would be way funnier as if Junior fucking shrunk in size too.
No, you can't do that.
No, he's already
small.
tiny.
Sorry. Intrusive thoughts winning.
Then Grunk is finally taller.
No, it's like it shrinks in size, jostles the child wakes up.
Freaks out.
Eh,
So you are what they call a true dragon.
Yeah. We are a true dragon.
Hearing two voices come from the same mind is strange.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
What do you mean? I have two heads. You know why?
There you
Well,
go.
yeah,
That's all
I
you had
get
to
that.
say.
I get that part, but even the primordials.
Both Yin and Priestess look at Cauldrex. Almost all the dragonkin start looking at Cauldrex. You're a twin-headed dragon? We thought those were just legends.
Now we're real.
Only ones with multi-heads are those descendant of the primordials. True dragons to lead our kind. Several of them start to sort of kneel.
And that's it. I want my own body. I got my own body. Can you just not rip us apart in two?
No.
What?
Funny.
I just wanted my own
doesn't
body.
seem split. It still seems like the aura is the same on both. The priestess exclaims. It is true. Two minds as one. Two heads. Body.
Yeah, this is just the whole body manipulation thing. Of true form, obviously, was still connected, but he tends to want to roam about. And I don't know. I'm gonna go get drunk.
One with such control over their forms. Although an illusion must be a strain on your necks.
Yeah. Hold on. Hey, I'm gonna get. Hey, stop that. Oh no, back together. Ah. Can you just delete that one, please?
They will both look at Dela'Nova.
Uh-huh.
So, you follow a true descendant of the primordials. Whatever it is you want us to accomplish. We believe in your cause a lot more now. Proof of though we are a little distrusting of things, what we've seen already seems to be enough. But I would like to see his true form at some point in time. Even if for a brief moment. But that time can come later.
I mean, I can do it real quick. Just, I'm gonna have to exit the tent, otherwise I'm gonna break.
No. It can wait. There are many things that need to be done, and I want it to be at a moment of less worry. Don't want
I still haven't gotten to show off the new art. You're not supposed to say that. What?
I see it. Get him out of here.
Or did you?
You have a tiny me behind you at all times now. Because I can't delete it. No. I'm gonna be the little god on your shoulder.
Hides in this tiny little kobold skull.
No! Don't do it!
Anyways, with that, You have completed a... Well... This is a fun thing. Okay.
Oh no.
Well, this isn't technical. Okay, so this is one of my milestones.
E.
Have you gotten a dragon transformation yet?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
You've
Well,
been consuming a lot of scales.
yeah, but this is also a catalyst in the thing. Another thing that you could have done is creating a horde. Continuing your journey with Colvanas without doing certain things. He could have just exalted you. Or you could have established your own little horde lair. Or stolen an entire horde from a dragon on this continent.
Didn't we technically do that already?
That was part of it, yeah. Well, I don't count that because they were already dead.
No, it's like, starting a horde. Looks at 16 stocks of enchanted gold.
Yeah, but you haven't established a lair to place it in. You've just been hoarding it with yourself. That's what I was mostly waiting for. But you completed a different one, is becoming, well, the leader of a dragon pact, essentially. Basically, having your own minions is another way of doing it. That's kind of how Kovan's kind of finished his followers and finishing off that dragon. Or finishing off the Grand Serpent, because he gained a huge amount of family, quotation marks, dragonoids that joined him and worship him in a way. So, welcome to rank 1 of Dragon. Why did a Coldrix's sheet pop up?
Because
Look,
the tiny one's right there.
Look at me.
I literally double-clicked Dela'Nova and wrong sheet popped up. What?
I'm the tiny guy on your shoulder.
Your breath weapon, what do you have?
I currently...
You have a 30-foot line. Welcome to 60... Wait.
Prepare for an incredible power boost as a paladin.
You're chromatic. Yeah, 60-foot line now instead of a 30-foot line. And you get a pool of damage with it, I think. So your breath weapon becomes... your breath weapon is going to change a little bit. It's going to become a pool of d6s that you can use.
Mm-hmm.
So you can either like expel your entire breath weapon in one go, or break it out in bursts. Your charisma and constitution are going to increase. And you will forever not be able to give things away without making a wisdom saving throw. Anything that's valuable to your character. Oh, giving away an item of monetary value, including money, you have to make a wisdom saving throw. If you fail it, you can't get rid of it, no matter how hard you try. Success, it doesn't affect you. Though if you were to trade an item and get more wealth back compared to the original item, you don't need to make a save. So get Get ready to become businessman trade guru. To circumvent your stupid flaw. I'll add those later, though. Oh, yeah. Do you want to know the DC you had to beat, by the way?
What?
To not get her...
I
to not have children? Or do
maybe
you
not
just...
on stream.
Okay, later on. Well, after stream. That's fine. But they'll come up later. Hopefully I won't forget. You know, a way I won't forget is if I write it down on her sheet. Okay, there we go. Wrote it down. Now I won't forget. Okie dokie. I think this is actually will end session. Like,
Makes sense.
I have a lot more things to prepare. I have to prepare a couple maps, and prepare a Lindworm for combat. I think it is prepared, but
Yeah.
I gotta actually set up its lair and its lair actions, because I want to actually do that shit. And have regional effects and stuff go off as you guys enter his domain. But yeah. Congratulations. You have united the dragon tribes, and now they are part of the draconic, or well, the dragon god's empire.
I mean, the Draconic Empire works.
Yeah. The draconic empire. You have gained 3 tribes. One that is good with boats and fishing and stuff like that. One that is proficient in martial combat, and some in the third one with the high potentials of mages. If you already realized, your kingdom was not very high in mages until this point. You now have gotten a good chunk of mages. So that's
Nice.
fun. Nice. So that's good. And that's that will be exactly what we did the risk stuff, right? Determined
Yeah.
everything there. Okay. So I gotta should make a new travel map, to be honest. Yeah, maybe. I'll do that I'll do that soon. But I gotta make the map for the lair and map for the village. Alrighty. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for today's session of the Nedoran Reclaimation, aka the Pharaoh-King's Blade Arc 2. Slowly rolling up into Arc 3 eventually, but we're not fully there yet. Few more turns of risk, and we'll see. Thank you so much, everyone, for the new follows, the subs, gifted subs, resubs, all the support you give me and my players. I really appreciate it all. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.